There's something about the MAC East that seems to bring out the best in the Toledo Rockets. They've won 10 straight against their cross-division foes. Tonight, they can make it 11 as the Akron Zips, who've lost 3 of 4, come into town. And this presentation is available on BCSN HD, channel 608 in the Buckeye cable system. BCSN HD brought to you by Nationwide Auto Finance, the biggest zero-interest lot in the region for everyone. From Inside Savage, along with Allie Clifton, I'm Mike Lacett. Allie, the Rockets' win streak has now reached 5 games, and it seems like every game a different person is stepping up. On Saturday against Buffalo, it was Courtney Ingersoll, who Tricia Cullop called the hero of the night. Jones pounding inside. Great up and under move from Brianna Jones. Janelle Reed-Lewis for 3. Rebound by Baumgartner. And now she'll try the 3. And she'll make the 3. Richardson posting up against Stubbs. No problem.
She says, sure, why not? I'll take that basket any day.
Back at Savage, Rockets with a 35-23 lead at halftime against the Akron Zips, along with Allie Clifton. I'm Mike Lacett. Allie, they call Courtney Ingersoll the Energizer Bunny, and tonight she's really energized her Rockets with 9 points.
Courtney Ingersoll is a player that has stepped up and answered the call as being a senior leader for this Toledo Rockets program. I love her tenacity and her ability to be consistent. She's right now ranked 6th in the NCAA with 3-point field goal percentage, shooting 44% from beyond the arc. Mike, she's an Energizer Bunny, but she's such a catalyst for this program. And if you think about where she was in her first 3 years, her role wasn't necessarily to score the basketball, but as a senior, she's taken on a different role, and she has done such a great job with it.
Lucretia Smith will inbound to Angela Dortch. She's joined by Ingersoll and Haley Lynn. Yolanda Richardson up front for the Rockets, who entered this game at 13-7, 6-2 in the MAC. That was a first-place tie in the West Division with Eastern Michigan. Ingersoll underneath had it rejected away. Natasha Williams controls for the Zips. Punches into King, who returned tonight after missing the last 2 games. And she goes right to work for her 10th point of the game. First field goal for the Zips since about the 4-minute mark of the first half. Lynn off the screen. Finds Smith. Missed the right-hand hook shot. Rebounded by King for the Zips.
Akron really looking to push in transition. That's what Natasha Williams will do if she doesn't feel the shot can be created for her teammates.
Haley Lynn up ahead for Angela Dortch. Dortch sets up Smith, and now here's Richardson, and the Rockets reset the offense. Richardson in against King. Here's the double team, but it's too late.
The paint was wide open, and Yolanda Richardson's eyes. I like the post-entry feed from Angela Dortch. Delivered it low, right in Yolanda's hand. She was able to get the turnaround.
7 now for Yo-Yo. No one's been able to stop her. Luberg over Lynn. Hannah Luberg's now got 4 points, and it's back to a 10-point game. Akron just kind of hanging around here against the Rockets. Dortch driving to the basket. Thought she was fouled, didn't get the call. It winds up in King's hands, and she outlets it to Williams. Zips do not have numbers here, and that's why they decide to pull it back. That pass intended for Young goes astray, and it goes back to the Rockets.
You see Coach Kest over there wanting a call to go her way. But if you're Akron, that's not a possession that you can be pleased with. You don't have numbers on the offensive end.
She's just shaking her head. She's very frustrated tonight. Rockets, I guess, can do that to you. Smith pops out. Here's Richardson. Lost it. Dortch, who's still looking for her first points of the night, by the way. Lynn misses in close. And King there for the Zips. They'd like to cut single digits again. Williams had it taken away from her by Ingersoll. Going one-on-one against Young. Tried to drop it off for Smith, and it stays here. Lucretia Smith will take a seat. You see her wearing that sling on her shoulder. And that was her first start in 5 games. She'd been coming off the bench for the last couple games following missing a game with that injury.
I've called Lucretia Smith a warrior all season long. She's battled injuries day in and day out, and the way she has been able to respond has been phenomenal.
Richardson doubled up. Reed Lewis thought about the 3. Had it knocked away from her. Last touched off her fingertips. It goes back to the Zips.
If you're Akron, this is a big possession to capitalize. You can cut it to a single-digit lead.
Chant of defense from the crowd here at Savage. Another great crowd, more than 3,000 people. They're 24th in the country in terms of attendance in women's basketball. Young in close, missed the reverse layup. Dortch trying to get something going for herself. 0 points for her. I can't remember the last time Dortch went scoreless. Richardson sets the screen. Dortch does not use it. Instead goes to the hoop. A double pump move inside for Dortch, and she's on the board.
But you saw how she set it all up. She refused the screen set by Yolanda Richardson, and she was able to get to the rack.
And on the other end, a foul on Richardson. Only her first.
Right here, she refused that screen by Yolanda Richardson. She's so athletic. She's got a little bit of hang time and can adjust her shot mid-air.
There was some hang time there. You gotta love that. Here's King. That is a 3.
That's the personnel we're talking about. You must know that she loves the drive, but she's capable of knocking down that 3-point shot.
Back to a 9-point game. The Rockets up by 9, coming up on the 16-minute mark of the second half. Janelle Reed-Lewis was trapped in the corner, somehow got it out of there. Baumgartner missed the 3. King there for Akron. They left Rupert alone, but she's not able to make them pay. Young on the rebound, missed the in-close shot. Next dead ball will be a timeout. Jones doubled up. And she is called for travel. Rockets turn it over, but it's all good so far. The Rockets up by 9, 39-30, 15:48 to go in the second half.